Where does conflict come from and how do we resolve it? Usually, when we think of conflict, all conflict begins with a disagreement. That's usually what we think of. Disagreement is you, and then there's me, and then you have your opinion, and I have my opinion. And I have things that I want, and you have things that you want, and they're two different things. And this is the basis of all conflict. James chapter 4 says, "Where do quarrels and fights come from? But your desires within you." And really, it's right here that we need to address every conflict at the lowest level. It's right here at this level that we need to resolve the disagreements, and we resolve them through a discussion of our boundaries and desires while knowing and recognizing the desires and boundaries of other people. Often, disagreements come over a course of action that can lead to solutions to problems that are better than if a single person made that decision. So disagreements can be good. Well, the disagreement will continue if we don't resolve it, and it will escalate. And it escalates because somebody has some sort of aggressive tactic. And the escalation takes place when things become more emotional and you feel anger or hurt or frustrated. We become offended because we identify ourselves with our ideas, and it becomes a personal affront and rejection if that person challenges our ideas. And then the issue really becomes more important than the person. And then, of course, if the issue is more important than the person, we feel hurt. And just have to emphasize this. Well, as it escalates, it can turn into an argument. And an argument really is you begin to defend yourself. You begin to push your opinion towards the other person and you attack them. You become less rational and really more emotional with that other person during that argument. And it's a real challenge. Well, that argument can escalate into violence, and it can be physical or usually verbal violence that takes place. Well, we don't want to go there, so it escalates by us really insulting the other person. We begin to call them names. We belittle that other person. You see, it's not about ideas anymore, but it becomes personal, and this escalates into that violence, and we want to stop it before it gets to this point. The Bible teaches us how to resolve conflicts when they're at the disagreement level, and it keeps our conflicts from escalating. And so this really is where conflict comes from and what we can do about it.